When I first bought my Phantom 3 Professional, it was an expensive drone, heavy, big, but I was happy. Traveling with it was a bit complicated, but I also made it. It's been 6 years and drones have evolved a lot. If I had to describe the Air 2S in one word, it would be easy. DJI has put the highest tech into one single drone, this one. And it's not about the specs, it's about how things have changed in the past 10 years. When I was studying in college, we had to rent expensive, huge cameras, and shooting from the sky, well, that was of course a dream we didn't think we could fulfill unless we won the lottery and rented a helicopter. Right now, in less than a minute, and with a bag even smaller than your laptop bag, you're able to capture super high quality scenery from the sky. You don't even need to be a pilot anymore. It's become all so easy that literally anyone can capture stunning footage from the sky. The DJI Air 2S is here to become a flagship. I don't even want to think about how the Mavic 3 will be like.
And you gotta remember, guys, that 5 years ago you were paying a lot of money for a decent drone, but a very big one. And right now, for less money, you have everything inside this bag. Everything you need. The 1-inch sensor, you can film in 5K, you can film in 4K 60, you have tons of sensors, you have, it's beginner friendly, you have pretty much everything inside this bag. Talking about the feelings that I had when flying this right now at the beach, we just drained a whole battery like 27-28 minutes, which was pretty sick. Flying very slow, that's true, not in sport mode. With all the sensors and everything, it's like really hard to crash it. And you know by now that I have a really easy way of crashing drones, but this is gonna be a little bit more complicated than the FPV drone for sure. So overall, it's super beginner friendly. It has that APAS, it has tons of sensors everywhere, as you can see, and it's been super simple. You can get a lot of quality in very simple ways. Plus, you add all those extra like multi-function, multi-shots and intelligent flight modes. It's almost, you don't need to be a pilot anymore. And right now, guys, it's a good moment to remind you to leave the thumb for Chivo and his amazing edit. By the way, guys, today is the second day that I'm actually flying this thing. Yesterday I was with my buddy and a classic car, his classic Seat 600. This video is coming out tomorrow. I really recommend you to watch that video because it's gonna be a fun video. And here's a snippet of that day. You gotta remember, guys, that the price of this drone right now is $999 US, just the drone and the controller, and I really encourage you this time to get the combo. We got the combo. It includes 2 more extra batteries, it includes a filter set and a bunch of extra props. It's the first time that I really encourage you to get the combo because I really think that once you pay the combo with the bag included, you just don't need anything else rather than this.
By the way guys, I have new sunglasses models coming for us and eyewear, like the ones that I'm wearing here. The link's in the description, and thank you all for the massive support.
Guys, we're at this new place. Chivo always brings me to this crazy, dangerous places. And we're gonna test the 5K. It's gonna be downscaled, but let's see if you can spot any difference with the previous footage. There's a few things that I just saw when we were flying again. There comes a message inside the app that says always like check your props if they are right installed. This is gonna show up every single time you turn on the drone, but you can press to not show it again and it will disappear. And second, and also very important, in 4K 60 or 5K 30, at least right now, in this app that we're testing before the launch, you're not able to track anything, use the active track, or you know, do those orbits, because it says that message that you're seeing now, you cannot do this in a high frame rate. And the last thing is, when shooting in 4K, it does crop a lot the image. But this is, we'll talk about this in a completely different video.
After using the Air 2S for a couple of days and re-watching and editing the footage, I'm just blown. The quality delivered is much better than I expected. The sharpness, the details, and again, how easy it is to set up and to fly it. I mean, even my 6-year-old brother is capable of doing great footage. Well, wait, I don't have a brother, but who cares? DJI has been very smart by upgrading little by little their drones. Now remember that their smallest and cheapest drone is the Mini 2, whose quality is super great, but jumping into the 1-inch sensor field with their mid-tie drone is just very brave. And you know what we're all asking ourselves, right? An eventual Mavic 3? What is that beast going to have? And another super good thing about this drone is that it can be used by pros and by beginners, as it includes features such as the master shots and all those quick shots that can help unskilled people get awesome footage just by tapping a screen. I mean, we all sucked at some point in the beginning, but it's much more fun to do those things in manual.
Guys, I gotta tell you that every Thursday I do live streams, sometimes also with Chivo. We interview people, we do tons of stuff. We're gonna be also talking in the next live streams about the Air 2S, and I really gotta tell you that please join those live streams because we have lots of fun. Well guys, for finishing this video, let me talk about a couple of things that I didn't really like too much. First of all, that killing activation process. I mean, if you buy this thing, expect at least 2 hours to be updating firmwares, to be charging a single battery, to be doing everything until you can fly this thing. You know, this kind of kills me a little bit. Another thing that I really don't like, but I don't know if there's an easy solution, like the previous thing that I just mentioned, is this cap. Every time that I want to take it off, it's kind of stuck, and I'm always scared, like right now, to break somehow the gimbal. So there's definitely something that they can do about this thing. And apart from that, I think it's a pretty solid drone. I mean, they have unleashed the full potential right now that DJI has probably, which is the 5K with the 1-inch sensor, all the different sensing systems, the APAS, the active track, the OcuSync 3.0. It has pretty much everything that you can expect from a drone these days. And honestly, I don't see why I should be purchasing a Mavic 2 Pro. The difference is not that big anymore. Like, the only difference is that Hasselblad color coding stuff. But honestly, for the price difference, I could not recommend right now to purchase the Mavic 2 Pro. I would definitely tell you to go for the Air 2S. Well guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. We came here for, I don't know, this place is really beautiful to let you enjoy a beautiful review. So nothing really else to say, guys. Remember, there's tons of videos coming, also of course the crash test, and nothing really else to say, guys. Leave the thumb if you have not done it until now, and nothing really else to say. Always remember to keep calm and talk to your baby. I'm really considering, and I really want to, ¿cómo es? Hostia, no sabe. Si me pongo aquí en el muro y lo coges al revés, o... We're gonna be reacting... No, espera. Lo digo mejor... Oh, you're there. Well, guys, I just gotta tell you that every Thursday I do...